Hi, in this video, I'm going to teach the dance called Second Hand Emotion. This is a 32 count four wall dance, and there are two somewhat easy restarts. You can kind of hear them in the music once you're comfortable with the moves. All right, so let's get forward facing the front, okay? Facing the 12 o'clock wall, we are going to start with section 1, which is a Charleston, a shuffle step forward, and a step pivot to the right. Okay, so you start with your weight on your left. We're going to step with our right foot into a Charleston. So it looks like this: 5, 6, 7, 8. Step, kick, step, tap, shuffle forward, step, quarter turn. All right, we end section 1 with our weight on our right. All right, when you do that step, quarter turn, your right foot is the pivot foot, your left foot is stepping forward, and then you pivot on your right foot and put your weight on it. All right, so section 1 again. I'm going to say it with the words and then the count. Weights on our left: 5, 6, 7, 8. Step, kick, step, tap, shuffle, step, quarter turn. Okay, this time with the count. So 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8. All right, I am facing the 3 o'clock wall. You should be too if you're following along in your own room. Okay, it's the 3 o'clock wall. That's going to be, that's where we start section 2. It's not going to be wall 2, but it's going to be where we start section 2. We're going to do a couple of cross points, and then you're going to take a small step forward, do some hip bumps, and you're going to flick your right leg. Okay, so it looks like this, where weight is on our right. So we start with that cross point with our left foot. So 5, 6, 7, 8, and cross, point, step, hip, 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 and flick. Okay? So I know when we were going over this in class for the first time, after we did the cross point and the cross point, your left foot is pointed out. You just kind of need to step that left foot forward and do the hip bumps, because the hip bumps are, I guess you could say, they're left leading. All right, because you got to have your weight kind of forward on that left foot when you do the final flick at the end. Okay, so again, I'm facing the 3 o'clock wall. I'm going to do 2 cross points, step a touch forward with my left foot, do some hip bumps, and then I'm going to flick my right leg back. So 5, 6, 7, 8, and cross, point, step, hip, 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 and flick. Okay, with the count, it goes like this: 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, first half of the dance is done already, so let's put both sections together, put our weight on our left foot, and we start with that Charleston. So 5, 6, 7, 8, step, kick, step, tap, shuffle, step, quarter turn, cross, point, step, hip, 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 and flick. All right, and again now with the count. Weights on your left: 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so we're still facing the 3 o'clock wall. All right, so section 3, we're going to do back and touch, zigzag twice. So you're going to go back, touch, and then you're going to do a rolling vine to the right. All right, so it's a turn, 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 touch. All right, so rolling vine, you end up making a complete turn. So you're going to keep facing the 3 o'clock wall when you make that rolling vine. Now, if you don't want to do a rolling vine, you can do a straight vine, and you'll be in the same spot as everybody else. You just skip the turn. All right, so what we did, section 2, we hitched our right leg. So our weight is on our left. All right, so with the words, section 3 goes like this: 5, 6, 7, 8, back, touch, vine, 2, 3, touch. Okay, let me just show you if you wanted to do the straight vine. All right, again, we flicked our right leg. So 5, 6, 7, 8, and back, touch, right behind, right, touch. Okay, either option is fine. All right, this time with the count. All right, here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, that's section 3. Let's put all 3 sections together now from the beginning. We start with that Charleston, weight is on our left. 5, 6, 7, 8, step, kick, step, tap, shuffle, step, quarter turn, cross, point, step, hip, hip, hip and flick, back, touch, bind, turn, turn, touch. All right, this time with the count. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, we only have one section left. All right, as I mentioned, we're facing the 3 o'clock wall, but that's not going to be our wall 2. Wall 2 is actually going to be the 9 o'clock wall, so the wall behind you. All right, so what we're going to do to get there, section 4, is we finished that vine to the right and touched our left foot, so our weight's on our right. So you're going to step your left to the side together and a shuffle forward. Now we're going to do 2 pivot quarter turns. Left foot is the pivot foot. Okay, right foot is what's going to push you around. So step, turn, right? And that's going to be a left turn. That's how we get to the 9 o'clock wall, okay, or wall 2. Okay, so again, weight is on our right. So let's do the section 4 with the words and then with the count. So 5, 6, 7, 8, left together, shuffle, step, step, quarter, step, quarter. Okay, this time with the count. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, that's the end of the dance. So then we're going to put all 4 sections together. Weights on our left, we start with that Charleston. First through with the words. 5, 6, 7, 8, step, kick, step, tap, shuffle, step, step, quarter turn, cross, point, step, hip, hip, hip and flick, back, touch, rhyme, turn, turn, touch, left together, shuffle, step, quarter turn, step, quarter turn. Okay, this time with the count. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, that's the whole dance. Now, I'm going to explain the restarts. When you're comfortable with the steps and you can hear the music, I feel like the restarts are very noticeable in the music. However, they're in kind of an unusual spot of the choreography because we're kind of used to saying, oh, you know, in the middle of the dance you restart, or after the first section, or right before the final section you restart. But this restart is in the middle of a section, okay? So it just makes it a little more challenging. Now, so if you were doing the counts, you know, the 1 through 32, the restart is after the first 20 counts, okay? So it's in the middle of section 3, all right? So the first restart happens right away on wall 2. So you do wall 1, it's a really short introduction in the music, it's only an 8-count intro. You do 1 whole round of the dance on wall 1, you're gonna be on that 9 o'clock wall getting ready to do wall 2, and you're gonna have a restart. Okay, so let me just show you where the restart is. All right, so I'm gonna walk it through kind of slow, and then I'll explain the restart. All right, so 5, 6, 7, 8, step, kick, step, tap, shuffle, step, quarter turn, cross, point, step, flick, or step, hip, hip, hip and flick, back, touch, back, touch. This is where the restart is, all right? So you do those back touches. You would normally go on to do a rolling vine or a straight vine, but instead you're gonna step, kick, step, tap right into that Charleston, okay? All right, so I'm gonna go through that one time, and I'm not gonna pause, I'm just gonna talk all the way through it. And then I'll explain where the second restart is. Same place, just a different wall. Okay, so I'm facing the 9 o'clock wall. So 5, 6, 7, 8, step, kick, step, tap, shuffle, step, quarter turn, cross, point, step, hip, hip, hip and flick, back, touch, restart, step, kick, step, tap, shuffle, step, quarter turn, cross, point, step, hip, hip, hip and flick, back, touch, back, touch, bind, turn, turn, touch, left, together, shuffle, step, quarter, turn. So you'll notice when you do the restart on wall 2, you actually end up facing right back where you started, okay? So you're gonna go through, it travels in a counterclockwise. So you're gonna go through up to wall 7. Wall 7 is gonna be the front wall, okay? So when you get to the front wall again, after you do that first restart, you're gonna come around and you're gonna get to wall 7. You do the restart exactly the same, okay? You're just gonna be facing, you're gonna be facing the 3 o'clock wall when you actually start it. Yes, you're gonna be facing that because we haven't done section 4. Okay, you'll see it in the demo. I label that, all right, so you'll see what that looks like. But the restart's in the same spot, just 2 different walls, okay? And like I said, the more you practice the song, I think you can hear it in the music. All right, that's it for this teach video. Next up is the demo. Hope you find this helpful, and I'll see you next time.
You must understand, through the touch of your hand makes my pulse react. That it's only the thrill of boy meeting girl, opposites attract. It's physical, only logical. You must try to ignore that it needs more than that. Whoa, what's love got to do this? What's love but a second-hand emotion? What's love got to do this? Who needs a heart when the heart can be broken? Oh, what's love got to do this? What's love but a second-hand emotion? What's love got to do this? Who needs a heart when the heart can be broken? It may seem to you that I'm acting confused when you're close to me. If I tend to look dazed, I've read it someplace. I've got cause to be, there's a name for it. There's a phrase that fits. There's whatever